Hey everyone, I'm Matt. Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a different video. We're doing a product review on my all-new Lectric e-bike. This is going to be a great review, and we're actually here at the Albuquerque Balloon Festival. So before I do the review, well, one, I'm going to give you guys 3 things that I like about it and 3 things that I don't like about it. But before we do the review, let's all go down this bike path and test it out some. Here we go now.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hey everyone, again, welcome back to another video. My name is Matt from Matt's RV Reviews, and here's my brand new electric e-bike. And again, do a 360, Christian. We are here at one of the most beautiful places on earth, Albuquerque, New Mexico, celebrating the 49th Albuquerque Balloon Festival. So, with me today, special guest, not Andrea. This is Christian. Tell everybody who you are.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm Christian. I'm the influencer associate at Lectric e-bikes, and I'm here giving Matt his bike.
Yeah, he got tricked. He thought I was an influencer, not knowing I'm just an RV salesman. But listen, what I want you to do right now, I want you to show everybody this bike. So it doesn't matter if you're looking to buy one of these bikes or if you bought one of these bikes. Be a little detailed with us. Just go over the overview, go over what options that we got on this. And then guys, I'm gonna give you my honest, unfiltered feedback. There's things I love about this bike and things that I really don't like about it. So, and Christian doesn't know it either, so you're gonna find out together. So show us these bikes.
Yeah, so I have 2 models here right now. I have the standard XP model. This is just like a basic
I didn't know they were
bike.
Different.
Yep, and then this is the step-through model. So notice it's easy to get on and off.
Okay.
Whereas this bike, you kind of have to get up a little bit higher.
Didn't notice that. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so I have right here the upgraded comfort package. This has the suspension seat post and the giant seat.
Love that.
So if you like a little bit more cushion, that's for you. It's kind of like riding on your couch. You know, that's kind of the best way to say it here. And then up here we have your display. You can see it has an energy bar, your speed sensor, your pedal assist level, and then your odometer. Each level of pedal assist will assist you to a certain speed, and then whatever level 1 through 5 it's in, your throttle will be activated. So if I went and turn that,
wow,
that'll go.
Show that again, just like that, and there it goes.
Max speed of the throttle is 20 miles per hour, but if this bike is unlocked, meaning you just change one of the settings, your pedal assist 5 will assist you up to 28 miles per hour.
Now, why would somebody want to do that, and why would somebody not want to do that?
A reason why someone would want to do that, let's say you kind of live more in the city, just to go with the flow of traffic a little bit better.
Okay.
A reason why you wouldn't want to do it, just for safety. I mean, 28 miles per hour is extremely fast.
And then you were telling me about a classification or something.
Yep. So this comes shipped as a class 2 bike, meaning that it has a pedal assist and a throttle. There's 3 levels of classifications when it comes to e-bikes. Class 1 is just pedal assist. Class 2 is pedal assist and throttle up to 20 miles an hour. And then class 3 is pedal assist up to 28 miles per hour and a throttle up to 20.
Nice. Now, certain areas don't allow the class 3, right?
Yep. So certain areas don't. A lot of different states have different rules. But a place that you would see a lot of kind of restrictions is your national parks.
Okay.
So class 1 is normally accepted at national parks. So you just have that pedal assist options. Some parks are allowing the throttle, but I would just check with your, national park record before actually riding them.
Perfect. And if you hold the camera real quick, here's something that I want to mention to you guys as well. I'm a big guy, and you don't see very many big guys on bikes. This is different, guys. I literally, one, because I'm me, and two, I find it absolutely fascinating. I haven't pedaled that thing one time. I promise you, if you look at the chain, it maybe has like 3 full rotations in it. I do not pedal it. I only use the throttle. And what's really nice about the throttle, because I was talking to one of my friends that has a different type of bike, they called this like an egress throttle or something. Maybe that's not the right word, but they were telling that there's other brands of e-bikes out there where if you put it on 5 and you throttle it, it takes off and it jerks you know what I'm saying? Where this, you can take it and you could do like a nice, easy, you know what I'm saying? But then you can really kick it, So it is just like a moped or a motorcycle or whatever, where, you can control the speed. Just because you're on past 5 doesn't mean you're instantly going 20 miles an hour. And that's one of my big takeaways that I really liked about this bike. Oh, continue.
Yeah, so another great thing about this bike is it is foldable.
Yes.
Which is super nice because it leaves a small footprint in like your RV, for example.
Yeah, this is huge for RVers, guys. I know there's going to be people watching this that aren't RVers, but my name's Matt from Matt's RV Reviews. And so I do RV reviews, so most people are going to be RVers. But the way it folds, you guys know when it comes to RVs, there's little to no space in them. And so to save every square inch is huge. And you were telling me that the owner's uncle's a full-time RVer, and so it was his input to say make it foldable.
Yeah, so we originally came out with like a normal street bike. We tried to push it on his uncle, and his uncle was like, no, I don't want it. He wanted something that was foldable and something that had fat tires that can, tackle any sort of terrain. Okay,
now, so you gave me the fat tires. I thought that was an option.
No, so all of our bikes are fat tires. Our very, very first bike was the road bike, and
nice.
It did not do very well.
And listen, guys, so we're in Albuquerque right now, which is a perfect place for me to test this out. On my way here, my hotel was 2.3 miles away, and sometimes it was pavement, and sometimes it was this crap. I don't know what you call it, dirt or gravel. It's the gravel, right? It's a combination of both, and it handled it so well. And then, when you go up on grass and everything, I love the fat tires. I actually thought that was an option. So I like how it's a standard.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we designed this bike with RVers in mind because, RVers, you could be anywhere and everywhere. You can have different sorts of terrain the next day than you did the day before. So that's kind of the reason why we have the fat tires. And then also we have front suspension as well.
Okay.
So that helps with,
yeah,
going down, different bumps and whatnot. So that just makes it a little bit easier and comfortable for the ride.
Perfect. Now let's show everybody how all this works. So right now it's off.
Yes.
So how do we turn it on?
So first off, there's a key at the bottom.
Okay.
You'll need to turn it into the on position. When it is in the on position, it is locked in place. That is not going anywhere.
Okay.
So you won't have to worry about it falling off. And then there's a little power button right here. You just hold that down.
Bam.
Comes on. It's about 3 seconds for it to turn on.
Now, the past 0, that means no power.
Yep, there's no power. It is a normal bike. This is a regular bike.
And then again, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 being the fastest.
Yep. And then you can just click that plus button, and then the throttle is engaged.
Okay. So again, guys, we go plus. Perfect. And then what's this over here?
This is the 7-speed shifter. That's going to help with pedaling resistance.
Okay.
So if you're going up a hill, down a hill, flat ground, that just helps with the resistance of the pedals.
And this, so this puts it down, and then this pushes it up?
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
I love that. So also an option was the front light, correct?
Yes, that is the premium headlight.
Okay, premium headlight. I love that. So let's come on down the side here. What I love about this as well, is it parked? Can we raise it up, the handlebars? you can raise the handlebars up, but not only that, you can raise the seat up. So it doesn't matter if you're short and stubby like me or tall and lanky, you can adjust that bike to any level. So what do we got going on back here?
So I want to touch base right here.
Okay.
This is our front lock, or our lock here. So it is another accessory that we offer. It is perfectly placed on our bike to where it's not going to rattle around while you are riding. Because there's always that kind of weird of I don't know where to put my lock while I'm riding it. And so it just sits really nicely right there.
I love it. That lock works well. We have the little tailgate in the back, maximum 35 kg. How many pounds is that?
Yeah,
is that 70 pounds?
77, I believe.
Okay.
Is the total max.
So don't have somebody sitting on the back of that. That's dangerous. But tell us what else we got going on.
Yeah, so just to touch on the rack a little bit, they do have capacities for a basket. So you could put a big basket here, as well as in the front here there's holes for a front rack and a front basket. So
nice.
If you're wanting that cargo capacity, this bike can definitely handle it, whether you want to take a picnic down to the lake, or even get a week's worth of groceries on a little trip. This bike can definitely do it with the cargo packages.
Yeah.
Right here you have your derailleur system, which is 7 speeds, so it just connects with that that shifter up there. And then the rear motor is right here. It's in the hub, and it's a 500 watt motor with a peak capacity of about 826.
What's that mean?
So that just means at 500 it's going to consistently ride, but let's say you're going up a hill and you need a little bit more oomph. The bike can help assist you up that hill, because it can output more power.
Good. So here's my questions. One, can you show us how it folds before I get to questions?
You push the lever, and then you pull, snaps open. You can also pull here and the handlebars come down just like so.
Yep.
And then, boom.
Dude, look at that. Look at that.
Yep.
I mean, that could probably fit in the storage of some motorhomes.
Yep, definitely. And it takes 30 seconds.
And how much does it weigh?
63 pounds.
Perfect. And then right here is where the battery comes out. It's not coming out right now because the key's locked in it.
Yep.
How often do you need to replace the battery?
The battery should last you about 3 to 5 years.
Oh, wow. So, yeah. Okay, perfect. And so, can you set it back up for us?
Yep.
And then while you're doing this, I want to go over the price point. Here's what I absolutely love. You guys are probably watching this now thinking like, man, that's great. That's $4,000 or $5,000. And if you guys go to REI or one of those other places, they have them for that price. Christian, it's now time for the MSRP.
It is $9.99.
$9.99. Well, hang on a second. Hang on. There's COVID. The bike industry's insane. What's your COVID price for it?
$9.99.
$9.99. They didn't. That's the price when they first started. It was $8.99. They got some new technology and they only raised it $100, which is actually fair. And the fact that you're not truthfully trying to take advantage of people when to be honest with you, if it was my company, I would. Supply and demand. You're going to sell them at $14.99. You're going to sell them at $2,000. So why are you guys doing that?
We wanted to create a bike that was affordable and accessible for all types of people. And you look at other companies and it's $1,200, $1,500, $2,000, $4,000, and not everyone has that kind of cash to dish out for a bike.
Right.
Whereas $9.99, you're getting a good quality bike at a more affordable price.
Right. I love that. I love that. So then final question that we have, and then guys, I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you 3 things that I don't like about it, but also 3 things that I love about it. Why would somebody want that bike over that bike? Why did you give me, no, straight up, why did you give me that bike over this bike?
I gave you the step-through bike because I thought it'd be easier for you to get on and off the bike.
Some shorter?
Yep, you're a little bit shorter, and that just has a little bit lower of a wheelbase, so it's easier to kind of have your feet planted.
Okay. And then what about my weight? Does that have anything to do with that bike over this bike or no?
No.
Like if somebody's more portly like me, which bikes do they get?
if someone's like you, I would definitely recommend this to
Okay.
you, just because of the easiness that it is to get on and off the bike.
Okay.
You know, it's very simple, very easy.
Weight limits. Is there any weight limits? I mean, there has to.
330 pound is the max capacity.
On either bike?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Good stuff. I absolutely love it. Please hold the camera. Thank you, sir. Now, I do want to mention that this bike was free. Thank you, sir. Thank you for making the video. But again, it doesn't matter. You guys know the rules. 3 things we like, 3 things we don't like. And so one, I'm gonna be buying one of these for Andrea. So I will be a paying customer because again, $9.99 is very affordable for what this is. So 3 things that I don't like about it. And it's actually funny because I might have liked it. So I'm used to riding a traditional bike like this, okay? But this one's mine. And so the first thing that I dislike about it is that for me, the pedal experience like this, you see what I'm doing here? Like, you know, what I'm trying to, like this, okay? This is not, I'm not used to that pedal experience. I am more used to that type of bike pedal experience. But that's just one dislike, and let me tell you, it's no big deal because I'm not pedaling this thing at all. I am all throttle, you know? So that's dislike number 1. Dislike number 2, for me when I'm riding, this seat does shift for me a little bit. Now, I was talking to Phil and Stacy from You, Me, and the RV, and he said when I get home I can try to tighten it down some, but again, I'm not at home and I didn't tighten it down, so that's just another dislike. And then number 3, I had to leave this morning for the Albuquerque Balloon Festival at 5 a.m. and it was pitch black. This light, in my opinion, didn't work super well illuminating the ground in front of me. Maybe it's the angle of it, maybe it's the, I know it's a very bright light. Speaking of, let's show what these bikes look like in the dark. Perfect, so as you can see, that was a very bright light, but I'm not sure if because it's up and it was hitting nothing, it wasn't lighting my path super well, so maybe that's just some adjusting on my part. So that's 3 things I don't like about the bike. Now it's time for 3 things that I love about it. First and foremost, I'm an RVer. We're RVers. Space is everything. And the fact that it folded up that well is super nice. I've never seen anything like it. It's almost like I can't believe they didn't invent these sooner because of just what it is and how it folds up is absolutely amazing. That's number 1. Number 2 thing I love about this, can you demo this?
Yeah. You just pop this out, put those there.
Okay, watch this, guys. We're gonna go back to the hotel. Look at that. And then boom.
Starting route.
What I love about this, if you can hold this again, when I'm driving, when I'm rattling, you know what I'm saying? This phone isn't going anywhere, and that's my navigation. I absolutely love that feature. So that's number 2. And then number 3, what I'm gonna say is, really, I don't know how to say this I don't know if I'm being candid or audacious or obnoxious. I don't know the word. But being able to ride this and not feel like a fat ass, to be honest with you. You know, the fact that it does have the pedal assist, I joke that I only use the throttle, but it really helps, especially on hills, especially on grades. Just the fact that, you know, you don't need to be a marathon bike rider or a marathoner to have one of these. I know my mom could ride this, who's older, because she's my mom. I know I could ride this being a little bit more short and portly, you know what I'm saying? This is the every person's bike. You know what does that make sense? Am I describing it right, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, this is for everybody to have. And so if you're an RVer, if you're not an RVer and you're watching this, use our link down below to, what's your website?
LectricEbikes.com.
How do you spell that?
LectricEbikes.com.
Make sure you guys check them out. We'll have a link down below. And let me tell you guys something. It doesn't matter if you're an RVer, if you're an avid bike rider, you know, or if you're a recreational bike rider, this bike is absolutely amazing. And for the price, it is super, super nice. But that's it. Let me turn this sucker on. Thank you so much, Christian, for being a part of the video and providing us with this awesome bike. And we have 10 miles on it already. And let me tell you guys something. If you guys see me, ask me how many miles I have on my e-bike, because let me tell you, I'm not driving a truck anymore. I'm driving an e-bike. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.